Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end.
Bonjour mes amis, comment ça va? Je m'appelle Abbi et je suis ravie de vous rencontrer. Wondering what I said? I said, hello my friends, how are you doing? My name is Abbi and I'm glad to meet you. Welcome to my channel Abbi Spoken French, which is dedicated for learning spoken French. Bienvenue! You know, if you say je t'aime to a French speaking person, you would either see a smile blossom on their face or a very nasty frown, because je t'aime means I love you in French. Talk a little about myself. I did my BA in English Literature from Stella Maris College and MA in French from Pondicherry University. I have cleared DALF C2 in French. I've also cleared National Eligibility Test NET in French, which enables me to teach French in any college in India. I would like to talk to you a little about the goodness of speaking French. Well, French is a global language, certainly is. More than 301 million speakers across the world in Europe, Africa, Asia, South America, North America, Caribbean, Oceania speak French. It is the official language in 29 countries and in all of the French overseas regions and territories. It is the second most widely learned foreign language after English and the fifth most globally spoken language. Personally speaking, knowing French has done me a lot of good. It has landed me a niche job in an MNC, an embassy-sponsored trip to France, and 2 company-sponsored trips to Paris. You know, I was really thrilled to see my French come alive in the streets of Paris. In an extremely competitive job market, your ability to speak French makes your CV stand out from the big pile of CVs. Knowledge of a foreign language gives you that much needed edge over others, because corporates always need and fancy foreign languages. French can open the doors for corporate jobs and is a definite value add to your CV, especially if it concerns French companies. If you're planning migration to Canada, your application gains immense strength if it features French language. If you're looking at immigration, it would indeed be a huge advantage if you can prove your French proficiency in your application through an exam called TEF. In all humbleness, I've taken the exam and I've cleared it with good marks, but let me be honest with you guys, TEF is tough. I'm presently designing a courseware intended for prospective Canadian immigration applicants who are looking to take the TEF exam. I'll be making an announcement soon, watch out for it. In the meantime, you can go for my spoken French course, that is Abbi's Spoken French course, which I'll be conducting online. It could mark a small step towards the beginning of your TEF preparation. French is considered a class language. When you speak good French, people would take notice of you. You know, it is cool to say, oui, je parle français moi. You will scintillate among your friends if you casually sprinkle in some French in your conversation. When I stayed in Paris, I would often get to, popular places near my hotel on foot. And in the process, I would often find myself lost because almost all buildings have a brownish tint to them, and to me, everything looked the same. I'm not a big fan of Google Maps either. So I would ask people for directions, and every single time someone helped. And needless to say, I was really glad to find my destination and end up in the right place following their directions. If you happen to be traveling in a French-speaking country and you need something, the French can more easily help you out if you speak their language. Moreover, France is home to fascinating food, some 1,000 types of cheese and 200 wine varieties, wonderful music and cinema, very striking and novel literature, and so many festivals, Fête de la Musique, Festival de Cannes, the Mardi Gras Carnival, the fireworks of 14 July, French National Day. My point is, if you know the language, you can better appreciate all the fun things French culture has to offer you. Interestingly, there's a substantial number of words common to both English and French. Music, ballet, restaurant, hotel, champagne, technique, television, radio, and so on. The script is the same for both languages, but in French you have something called accents. Accents need special attention, but for that the alphabet is the same. Because the alphabet is the same in both English and French, it will make your life very easy when it comes to learning French spellings. The grammar though is a little different from that of English, but hey, we can always tackle it. French can be a diplomat's language, but that doesn't mean only diplomats get to speak it. You too can speak French. All of you can. Of course, you need guidance and some strategies, especially to pick up spoken French. Here is where I can help you. Most words in French are never pronounced the way they are spelled. You take any given word, the French do not pronounce all of the letters in the word. So you need pronunciation practice and sentence formation practice, and you need someone to practice this with. That someone can be me. So folks, I have designed a course consisting of 10 lessons. Each lesson is based on a practical situation, and my entire course is meant for you exclusively. If you take my course, you will be able to say order food at a restaurant, go shopping, find your way around in a French airport, talk to a taxi driver, and so on and so forth. My teaching methodology is going to be very simple and to the point. I'll focus on vocabulary and pronunciation. At this stage, I will not focus much on grammar for spoken French because grammar is serious stuff. If you take a liking to spoken French and you want to go higher up, say write the TEF exam for instance, then we can't escape grammar. We will need to work on it. You can then do my grammar package. So folks, I'll meet you in the first episode. À bientôt mes amis. See you soon.